Hello my health seekers, Inga from Health Origins here. So have you ever had a situation where you were really having a sweet craving, however you didn't want to consume extra sugar? So I've just got the recipe for you, a very simple recipe that has no added sugar yet is so satisfying for this sweet craving. And it's only 3 ingredients, guys. So let's begin. And believe it or not, guys, all we're gonna need is 3 ingredients, or 4 if you count salt as well. So it's we're gonna need 1 ripe banana, then a cup of roasted cashews, some vanilla essence, and some salt. Okay, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna mash, and we're also gonna need some kind of a silicone mold. You can do it without a mold, but I would suggest to use some kind of mold to keep the caramels or candies tidier. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mash the bananas up. So I'm gonna mash this up until it's a puree. And as you can see, there is no sugar or anything like that, or any sweetener, because banana, dehydrated banana, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be dehydrating this caramels basically. So dehydrated banana will serve as the sweetener for this. And you might be asking, where is the caramel flavor? It's only like vanilla, salt, banana, and roasted cashews. Well, the caramel flavor actually comes from cashews. So amazingly, try if you I've roasted these cashews on 200 degrees for 15 minutes, and they get like a slightly golden color, as you can see. Obviously make sure you don't burn them, but when you slightly toast your cashews, they have this amazing kind of caramelly flavor. So what we're going to need to do with these, I'm going to need to blend them up in a food processor into crumbs, okay? So I'm going to do that, and we're going to proceed. So I've got my roasted cashew crumbs. So literally it took me 10 seconds, guys, to get it into a crumb. You could do it into a flour if that's kind of what you like, but I like to leave bits of nut a little bit, So there's like a few, kind of pieces like that, as you can see, and some of it is into a flour. So this is ground up. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna just add this to a bowl, do a little bit of salt. So maybe, because it's like a salted caramel, sorry I forgot to tell you, it's salted caramel taste I'm going for. So a little bit of salt, maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Gonna mix this through. If you're not a fan of salted caramel, just a normal caramel, then you can omit the salt. Then I'm gonna add, in fact I'm gonna put the vanilla in with my banana puree and mix it in first. That'll make it a bit more uniform. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix it into my banana, and I'm gonna add it into the cashews. And that literally is it, guys. Just this, and I'm gonna mix it in for it to become a cohesive dough. And that will be that. There you go. So we have our mixture. Now we need some kind of spoon, and then spoon it into our molds. So about a tablespoon or a little bit less, depends obviously what whatever molds you're going for. I'm going for these kind of half lollipop shapes. So just fill whatever shapes. I would say obviously don't go for too big of a shape, because it'll take much longer to dehydrate. So now, as I filled up the mold, I'm gonna stick it in a dehydrator for first 12 hours, then take it out of the mold and finish off just on the sheet for another 12 hours, and the sweets will be done. And as if by magic, I already had a batch of these caramels made from before, so I can do a taste test straight away. So yeah, so they're nice and kind of goldeny at the top, and they're a little bit darker at the bottom, you know, where they rounded up. So let's taste test this. And this batch, actually, I must say, so I dehydrated them on 41 degrees, so to keep them still raw, 40 to 41 degrees, for about 24 hours. 12 hours in the mold and 12 hours out the mold to make sure everything else, you know, dries up. And I didn't put vanilla in this batch, so they still taste a little bit banana-y. I've had a couple already, but with vanilla I think it should be even more like caramel, so more like salted caramel. So let's have a little taste test. So delicious, and it's like a proper decadent sweet treat, you know, when you fancy something quite naughty and, you know, caramelly and sweet, but you know, you don't want to obviously, you know, have all the sugar, added sugar and fats and things. This is no fat whatsoever. Well, I mean, when I say no fat, yes, the nuts are fat, but they're a natural form of fat. So all you have is just literally two ingredients with a bit of vanilla and salt added, banana and cashews. Okay. This is really nice, and I would have a really nice cup of tea with that. Okay. So guys, if you try this, let me know how you found it. Did you find it caramelly tasting? And to me it reminds me a little bit of the dried bananas, like mini bananas I had as a kid. So the whole banana is literally dehydrated, and it's kind of ended up being that size banana, and really kind of hard and like kind of caramelly, and you need to really bite into it. So I think that works well, you know, for this, because you get like proper bite and texture from these. And if you don't like bits of the nut, you could, like I said, you could mill it into a flour, cashew flour, and try it that way. Perhaps you like a smoother taste, so just experiment. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends if they would be interested to try this whole food salted caramel recipe. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for checking out this video. If you're new to this channel, subscribe for more videos like this, and see you guys next time.